Every time you touch your cat, you are writing a memory into its brain, not just a moment, but a feeling it will remember. You may think cats forget quickly and live without much emotion, but that is far from the truth. Cats don't just react, they store emotional experiences. Every gentle touch, every rough moment, it all stays. Their brain connects your presence with how they feel, and over time, that becomes their version of you, and that changes everything about how you should treat them. Because to your cat, nothing is just small. What you do every day becomes how safe the world feels. Most people don't realize this and miss these signals every single day. Start with where you touch your cat. You might pet its head, like you would with a dog, just a normal habit, something automatic. But for your cat, it means something much deeper. This is not just petting, it is emotional activation, right between the eyes and ears. There are scent glands. When you touch there gently, you are creating scent memory. You are becoming something familiar, something safe. When you move in slow circles, its body begins to relax. Stress drops, breathing softens, muscles loosen. And when your cat presses its face into your hand, it is marking you as part of its world. In its eyes, you are no longer just a person. You are part of its safe territory. And that might be the highest form of trust it can give. But later, you will see something even stronger than touch. Start with your voice every single day. You may think your cat doesn't understand words like a dog, but it's not that they don't understand, just understand in a completely different way. Research shows cats recognize their names and familiar words. But what really matters is your tone and emotional rhythm. When your voice is calm, it means the world is safe. When you speak gently every day, the bond grows stronger. When you talk directly to your cat, you are choosing it. You are sending a signal. You matter here. But when silence lasts too long, the signals disappear and the connection slowly fades. If your voice is too sharp, too high, too sudden, your cat reads it as tension, not affection. And if you only say its name when feeding, you become just a reward machine, nothing more. In your cat's eyes, you are not just someone who talks. You are a source of emotional signals. And here is the most fascinating part. Your cat knows when you are talking to it, and when you are not. They read your rhythm, your pauses, your direction. They feel your intention before your words. And that might be the deepest form of connection that you have been missing every single day. Start with the first 10 seconds. When you open your eyes, you may think your cat is just asking for food, but it's not about food.
Every morning, your cat performs a social check dot in the wild. No response could mean danger. So when it comes close and looks at you, it's asking, "Are you still here?"
When you blink slowly, it means everything is okay. When you say something softly, the bond is confirmed. In that moment, the world feels stable again, and your cat can finally relax. But when you turn away, the signal is broken. When you push it aside, it feels ignored. And if this repeats, your cat stops expecting you. The connection slowly fades.
Just 10 seconds can shape the entire day. Cats that receive a response eat better. They play more and sleep deeper because their world feels safe.
In your cat's eyes, you are not just someone who lives there. Might be the most important part of its entire day. Start with something most people get wrong. You may think, the more you pet your cat, the happier it feels. But that's not love, that's overload. Cats have a very clear petting limit. Their nervous system is more sensitive than you think, and the signals start small, almost invisible. If you don't know what to look for, when the tail starts to flick, the warning is on. When the ears turn back, it's shifting to defense. When the skin ripples along the back, The brain is overloaded with stimulation, and this moment is everything. When you stop right there, you respect its boundary. When you pull your hand away, you become safe. But if you keep going, you become the threat. When boundaries are respected, your cat feels safe. Its body releases calm, and trust grows deeper. But when the limit is crossed, the fight or flight system takes over instantly. In your cat's eyes, you are not the one who pets. You are the one who knows when to stop. And here is the truth. Trust does not come from touching. It comes from knowing when not to. Start with the moment, right before you leave the house. You may think your cat doesn't care when you go, but it's not indifference. It's anticipatory anxiety.
Your cat reads the pattern before you even leave. Keys in your hand. The signal has started. Shoes on your feet. The countdown begins. Dot and your movements. Make the tension grow.
And this is where most people get it wrong. You either ignore your cat completely, or you give too much affection, like a long goodbye, but that doesn't calm them. It amplifies the emotion. What your cat needs is a stable leaving ritual. The same words, the same actions, every day when you repeat a phrase. It means I will come back. When you place food or a toy, it means this time is safe. Over time, your cat learns the pattern. It learns what comes next. Without fear, you are no longer someone who disappears. You are someone who always returns. In a predictable way. In your cat's eyes, you are not the one who leaves. You are the one who always comes back. And that simple ritual might be what keeps it calm, even when you are gone. So, your cat does not forget you the way you think. But here's what is really happening. It remembers how you make it feel every single day. And that feeling stays. You may forget a single touch, but your cat never forgets the feeling of safety or the feeling of being ignored. Those moments stay much longer than you think. You are not just the one who feeds it. You are not just the one who touches it. You are the emotional memory it carries for its entire life. And this is the most important part. Every small action you make is shaping how your cat sees the world, right now and every day after.